I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything. And I'm Kanye West at age 36. So just watch the next 10 years.
Yeah.
The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
They don't even realize that when they box me in or try to verbally put me in some type of box or put Donda in a box, that they're really showing their level of ignorance. They're putting themselves in the box. And people can write all they want, but what are people doing? And if there's anybody that's out there doing, they know how hard it is to actually do. And I'm like a motivation of the doers. If everything I did failed, which it doesn't, it actually succeeds. But if everything I did failed, just the fact that I'm willing to fail is an inspiration. People are so scared to lose that they don't even try.
And like I said, I didn't come here to be liked. I came here to make a difference. Not particularly just this interview. I'm talking about life. Some people's job, they're very extremely likable. And I think I could figure that out. I think I'm way nicer to people just in general. Everyone that I meet, I'm extremely nice. But as soon as people start playing games, I stop. We have to reboot our mentality. Someone who was at their lowest point, grabbing at straws, expressed themselves freely and overcame it through all adversity. All adversity means that they can do the same.
Like, one thing that people can't say is they can't say, I'm not trying. And I'm not trying my hardest, and I'm not trying to do it the best way that I know how with what little information I get.
Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. If you're a Kanye West fan, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. You will believe in yourself. I'm just the espresso. I'm just a shot in the morning to get you going, to make you believe that you can overcome that situation that you're dealing with all the time. My mother made me believe in myself. No matter how many people tell me, stop believing in yourself. Stop saying what you can do. Stop affirming what you're gonna do and then completing that in real life. That's the improper way to do it. I refuse to follow those rules that society has set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem, with improper information, with branding, with marketing. I refuse to follow those rules. It's about truth. It's about information. It's about awesomeness. And the only luxury is time. The time you spend with your family. That's the only.
When this goes online, it really matters, and it really doesn't matter. What matters is, the people who are sparked by it, and the people who are offended by it. It doesn't matter, because it's about motivating, because I'm here to follow my dreams, and help other people follow their dreams and inspire people who are dreamers. It's crazy that we live in a world that if you're super positive and super creative, that it's scary. So what does that tell you about the mentality of most people? If you're scared of positivity and creativity.
Hello. I'm not in a competition with anyone. None of us will be remembered. Our existence as a race, humanity, period, is a blip, a millisecond of our life in the entire scope of the universe. All these walls that keep us from loving each other as one family, as one race, racism, religion, where we grew up, whatever it is, class, social, and economics, all this. What makes us be so selfish, prideful? What makes us not want to help the next man? What makes us, be so focused on a personal legacy as opposed to an entire legacy of a race? The dinosaurs aren't remembered for much more than their bones. So for when humanity's gone, what do we give to even this little planet, that we're on? And what could we do collectively? Removing pride. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who accepted, me trying to break, new boundaries in music. I wake up in the morning and just think about what stereotypes I want to break. Nothing in life is promised except death. If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moments until it's past. Thanks to God, I plan to celebrate. Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. They do not understand who I am. They will not understand till after I'm gone. For me, money is not my definition of success. Inspiring people is a definition of success. Doing things to the maximum. I want to change the definition of status quo. And that's what I want. I want my shoes. I want as many people to be able to have them as possible. You know, if I see something, I see opportunity, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're all going to die one day.
Yeah, it's true.
So we live like that. Live like you could die tomorrow. You know, go for it. You know, those steps that allow me to make it this far. I want to create something better for you. We have been limited. It's bigger than, who I am, even in this, in my presence living. It's about, when I was on earth, what did I do to help? I want people to think more. I want people to feel like it's okay to create and follow what their dreams are and not feel boxed in. I want people to feel like awesome is possible. There's a lack of creativity in every field because people are afraid. As an artist and in this world, we can do whatever we want.